Hi guys, so last time we left it we had a barrel that could come towards us and that we could dodge or jump over, and we also touched on the other obstacles that we wanted to make, which was a frog and a fire. So now we're going to make the fire object.
Make game objects. Drop down add game object. Name, edit blank. Caps Lock F, caps Lock I, R, E.
And the fire object is going to be one that has to be avoided. We can't jump over it or hit it with a slingshot.
Y, Z, edit, selected 0. 8, 0, selection removed.
So we have the barrel start at Z80, so we'll have all the obstacles start at Z80. Seems to be a good distance.
New game submit. Submit tree view. Barrel 5 on 10 level 1.
While off camera I played around with the project a little bit, just to make it a little bit more user intuitive, a little bit more friendly, as I found you couldn't really tell where the barrels were coming from on the last time we tested it. And the only alteration I've really made is I changed the lanes. Instead of being at X15, 10 and 5, they're now at 10, 20 and 30. I also played around a little bit with the reference distance,
events list creation,
which I can't remember where I had the
loader. Tree view, main menu 1 on 10 level 1, loader 4 on 10 level 1.
Nope.
Elvin, barrel create used events list creation.
On Elvin's creation.
Set reference distance to 3.
So the reference distance we've probably touched on before, but what it is essentially it's the distance at which you want something to be sound as if it's pretty much on top of you. So when it gets 3 coordinates away from Elvin, that's when it'll sound like it's next to him.
Barrel, fire. Tree view, Elvin not selected 2 on 10 level 1, fire 6 on 10 level 1.
So like the barrel, we want the fire to approach down a lane periodically. So we could pretty much copy that code.
Barrel 5 on 10 level, event periodical. Used in if low subtract z by 1. List sub if local variable z is less than 0 then. Destroy self. End if. Drop copy actions.
We'll copy all of those.
List on fire. Tree view. Used events. Drop paste actions. Tree view. Fire 6 on 10 level 1.
Paste those into the periodical event of the fire.
Loop menu loop audio. Object properties grouping. Loop audio checkbox not checked. Checked.
We'll have the rate at which it moves downwards. Z decreases the same as the barrel, which is a delay of 0.05. That's how often the periodical event will fire.
Delay. Edit. Dot. 0.5. Barrel.
And then
creation. Used events list creation.
Again, we can just pretty much copy the creation event on the barrel, which is just going to set its X spawn, which lane it starts in, and then it's going to play its noise, which we're going to just change barrel roll to fire.
Set X to spawn X. List play barrel roll positionally at 1 volume. Play paste copy actions. Lick on fire. Event creation. Drop down paste actions. Tree view fire. Set X to spawn X. Play barrel roll positionally at 1 volume.
And we'll change that barrel roll to fire.
Drop edit play, drop edit action. Audio name barrel roll. Caps lock off F. Caps lock off I R E. 4 submit. List play fire positionally at 1 volume. Play fire positionally at 1 volume.
And I will just double check that the audio we load in for fire is called fire.
Loader. Tree used event creation. Load audio fire hit. Load audio fire with file audio fire. Load obstacle fire. Barrel. Collision.
And on collision.
Used events list collision. If currently colliding with Elvin list. If currently colliding with Elvin object. If global variable is jumping does not. If currently colliding with Elvin object.
Okay, so with the fire we're just going to have it so if it's currently colliding with Elvin,
Document.
it will create a fire hit object, which we haven't made yet. But we'll do that now.
Fire. Tree event. Add action. Event. Collision. Add action. Add action but open. Position. Condition begin. Selected open. Open. Variable. L. Call. Condition settings.
So add a condition begin action. Select variable call for collision.
condition settings grouping, edit caps lock on, E, caps lock L, V, I, N.
If colliding with Elvin,
Operator, combo box equals collapsed.
so that checks that it is colliding and is not colliding.
Submit, add action if currently colliding with Elvin object. It's add action, pressed. New open, action, combo, subtract create object. Select new game object edit, blank.
Create an object for fire hit.
Caps F, caps I, R, E, space, caps A, cap I, T. Submit, submit, press add action button.
And then an end if,
so add pressed, so
condition end.
action. For unlock, condition end. Submit. Add if currently colliding with Elvin object. Create a fire hit dot that object end if.
Great, now we just need to make the fire hit, which is going to be pretty much the same as the barrel hit, so I might copy that game object.
Yes, barrel hit. Drop down. Tree view. Barrel hit 8 of 10 level 1. Barrel hit 8 of 10 level 1. Drop down menu. Copy item. Tree view. Barrel game object. Drop down. Remove mic. Dialog. Okay. No. Press L main get. Level 0 game object expanded 1 of 1. Drop. Add paste item. Tree view. Barrel hit.
Okay, so this is our copied barrel hit, so we'll change that to fire hit.
Name, caps lock, cap R-E. Creation, used events list, creation.
And then instead of it playing barrel hit on creation, we will change that to play fire hit.
Play delete all other game objects. Play barrel hit at 1 volume. Drop cap list, drop edit action. Audio name barrel form edit action. Caps F, cap R-E. Volt submit, used events. Or used events list, audio finished.
And then on audio finished, it's create main menu and destroy self, which will be the same. So now we'll go to our obstacle controller, which creates the barrel, and now we need to make it start creating fire objects as well.
Obstacle controller. Tree view, periodical. Used events list, periodical.
Okay, so at the moment we have it set the spawn X somewhere between 10, 20 and 30, and then at the end it just creates barrel. Now we're going to add a bit of local, a bit of randomization, so we're going to make a local variable for random item.
Variables. Add name, caps R, cap A N D O M,
random
space, caps lock I, caps lock T E M. Value, edit 1.
Keep it at 1 to begin with.
Submit. Add button. Closes the window. Object properties through object properties. Create end if create a list. Create a barrel dot that object.
So just above where we create the barrel at the end of the periodical event, we're now going to include a condition. But before the condition, we're going to include a random set local variable action to set random item between 1 and 2. And that will dictate whether we create a barrel or fire.
Sonus add action. Add new open. Condition begin. Position. New action. Divide set random local variable. Select new variable. Variable edit blank. Caps lock on. R caps A N D O M space caps I cap T E M. Min value edit 1. Max value edit 2. New sub with add used event. So move randomly set local variable random item to between 1 and 2. Create a barrel dot that object. List. Create a barrel dot that object. So add action. New open. Position. Condition begin. Select apply to. Variable. Condition settings grouping. Variable. Edit blank. Caps lock R caps A N D O M space caps lock I cap T E M. Operator. Combo box equals collapsed. Check variable. Combo box L collapsed. G C. Edit blank. 1.
So we now have that set to if local variable random item equals constant 1.
Submit. You add action button.
It's created it below the create barrel action, so I'm just going to move that down.
Move action down.
So
Move action down button
below
pressed. Add action.
And then we can make a condition end.
Wait. Condition end. Select submit. So add action. If local variable random item equals 1, create a barrel dot that object. End if.
Okay, and we just want to do that again, except if random item equals 2, create fire.
Add action.
We'll do it in GDE script just to make it a bit faster.
Edit multi-line. Selection remove. IF space caps lock L caps space caps lock R caps A N D O M space caps lock I caps T E M space equals space caps lock off C caps lock off space 2 C R E A D E space caps lock on F caps lock I R E dot D A T E N D R F.
So if L random item equals C2, because random item has a space in it, I'm going to have to put a quotation around that so it doesn't think it's two separate parameters.
Rset rand 13 if L quote A N D O M space I T E M space quote form submit GDE if local variable random item equals 2 then create a fire.that object end if.
Great, so now we should randomly get barrels or fire objects. Let's try it.
Help run GDE script button.
Loading.
Debug mode.
Start
Close
game.
debug mode. Debug mode. 1.
Reloading.
D A D
It's definitely working.
D A D.
Loading. Start game.
Okay, success. Now we have
Deep Sonus GDE
Fire.
2.1.8
And we
GDE
have
script
barrels.
button.
next we just need to include our frog objects, and then we have all the obstacles that we need to start avoiding.